Greetings, royal family. Let's talk. Has everybody or most people, like most of our faves, lost their mind in the music industry? Little Kim, ma'am, sis, big cousin. What's going on with Little Kim, y'all? What is going on? Kimberly Denise Jones. So she was in the media recently. She's been doing press. She's been doing a couple of radio interviews, and the question keeps coming up about a 10-year-old movie and who played her in this movie. So Naturi Naughton played Little Kim in the movie Notorious that came out it's probably going on 11 years now, right? I think. Anyway, 10 years ago. So apparently she is still upset about this and she still has a lot of things to say. So she hated the movie. She admitted that she was not involved in the casting, the writing. She wasn't involved in the movie whatsoever. So Kim's gripe is that Naturi Naughton doesn't exude sex appeal and she's not relatable, you know, because she's not from New York. And she was just totally unhappy. She also said that, you know, Naturi didn't pay homage to her by trying to reach out to her and sit down with her to get her blessing. This is what Kim is saying. Kim also said because, you know, of the who they chose to play her, she got her lawyers involved and she ended up getting a check because of the movie. These were her words. She also said on this one particular radio interview that, you know, Naturi Naughton was disrespectful to her. She says, you know, she could get, what she'd say, I could get nasty and I could get mean or violent, whatever she said, but I am not. I can get disrespectful, but I'm not. Here's my question. Why would you get disrespectful with Naturi Naughton, Kim? The girl said that she had tried to reach out to you several times. She spoke with your manager, who's Diaz. He was her manager at the time. I don't think he's her manager now, but he was her manager back then. She tried to reach out to you, and Naturi Naughton said this on her uncensored interview. I think it came on TV One. You can look it up on YouTube. And Naturi Naughton said that she contacted her over and over and over again, and she got no response. Naturi also said that one day she was in the office building, I guess, where they were having meetings, you know, when the movie was being put together. And Little Kim steps off the elevator looking beautiful with her fur. Okay, Kimmy stays dressed. And she said that she saw her, Kim saw her, and she just basically walked right past her, you know, paid her dust, and she went into the office, and Naturi said that she could overhear Little Kim pretty much going off with the director or the producer or somebody. All right, so we all know that Little Kim has transformed her look over the years. She's not the same Kimmy that we know when she first came out. She doesn't look the same. That's evident, right? Now, Valletta Wallace, which is Biggie's mother, stated that the only reason why Little Kim was mad is because a darker skinned or more ebony complected skinned girl played Little Kim, and she wanted somebody who looked Spanish or Asian. You know, Kim said herself that she wanted Tiana Taylor to play her or Christina Milian. All right, Kimmy, because I love you, girl, I'm going to tell you about yourself. First of all, if you've seen Notorious, you know that Notorious pretty much was about a specific time. The movie was about Biggie, okay? And Puffy had a hand in the movie. Valletta Wallace, Biggie's mother, had a hand in the movie, and so did Faith Evans, who was Biggie's wife, had they all had something to do with the movie. You know, they gave their input, they gave their information. Puffy probably put up some dough, so the story was going to go his way. Who knows? So Lil Kim, you're mad at Naturi Naughton, who was just basically trying to break into the industry as an actress after being pretty much kicked out of her girl group for being too dark and discriminated against. You're going to get mad at her, right? You're throwing shots at her, you're being disrespectful to her. But what I don't understand is, how is it that you were able to squash your beef with Faith Evans? And if you know, if you were around in that era, or you followed the Bad Boy era, you knew that there was beef between Faith and Kim. Straight up beef. So you're able to squash the beef with Faith. You and Puffy are now on speaking terms, but you're mad at Naturi. How come you're not upset with Diddy? How come you're not upset with Faith about this movie? They didn't include you in the movie. You said that yourself. So why are you mad at Naturi? You think Naturi has any power to change the look of anything? She probably can't even change a semicolon in the script. She was hired to do a job. Now, you say you wanted Teyana Taylor to play you. Did Teyana Taylor audition for the role? You wanted Christina Milian. Did Christina Milian audition for the role? And sweetie, when you know, Biggie put Junior Mafia together, and in the 90s you first came out, you didn't look like how you look now. So how ridiculous would it have been? It would have looked ridiculous, and it would have been just a straight up clown of a movie if they casted you the way you look now. What? This movie was to basically like appeal to the people who grew up in that era. We knew what you looked like before, Kim. We know what you look like on the cover of Hardcore magazine, and it ain't the way you look now. Listen, Naturi Naughton now looks more like Lil Kim than Lil Kim looked. How she looks now. You know what I mean? I just don't like it, and I don't like the attacks. Here it is that you are a black woman attacking another black woman over something that she had absolutely no control over. No control. Your own people. You weren't signed to Bad Boy, but Diddy produced a lot of your songs and, you know, helped you in your career, and he shaded you basically. Biggie's mother didn't like you. That was the word on the curb back in the day. She didn't care for you. A lot of people said that you were just a side chick, and I think that's what you're upset about too, because you didn't like how you were portrayed. I can understand you not liking how you were portrayed. I think Naturi Naughton did a good job, but to come at her, you know, you're saying that Naturi's being disrespectful. Naturi sat on a platform, uncensored or whatever it's called, and she gave you props. I've never heard Naturi say anything negative about you publicly. Never. She said that, you know, she grew up listening to Lil Kim, you know, she loved her, she respects her. She says that Lil Kim is responsible for the Nicki Minaj's, the Cardi B's, and, you know, you guys can try to deny it all you want, but Lil Kim opened the door and paved the way. She bigs you up. She said that she was looking forward to meeting you. You know, she wanted to meet you so bad. She said that there's no way that she would play someone who is alive and well and not attempt to reach out to them. I believe Naturi. I believe her. I believe her. I believe her. And I just don't understand, why would Naturi need your stamp of approval? Like, I don't get that. You know, like Lil Kim is like, she didn't even contact me, you know, to get my blessing. Diddy and Faith and Violetta Wallace, who were a part of making the movie, didn't even contact you to get your stamp of approval. So why would Naturi have to, even though she said she made the attempt to? I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it, Kim. And I think it's making you look very, 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 very bad. It's making you look very bad. And you have an album out. I just feel like you should be focusing on what you're doing now. And when you've been in the game long enough to be able to sidestep and charm yourself out of one of those questions. You know, Kim is very charming. People love Kim. We love Kim. I love Kim down. But I don't understand why you're so angry at Naturi for doing a job that she was hired to do. Be mad at the writers, be mad at the producers, be mad at Biggie, be mad at Faith. You buried the hatchet with them, but what is this? You beefing with her and throwing shots at her? Nah, Kimmy Blanco, it ain't looking too good, man. It's not looking too good. I don't get it. I just totally don't get it. So I posed the question, is Lil Kim a colorist? And I'm posing that question because Lil Kim herself has said in past interviews that she wanted a Christina Milian, a Tiana Taylor. I could see Tiana Taylor. Realistically, I could. But she wanted a Christina Milian or someone who was Asian or Spanish. So is Lil Kim a colorist? Is Lil Kim angry because Naturi is a ebony complected woman, just like Kim was when she first hit the scene? And Naturi is very confident in her skin, and she is not bowing down and kissing Lil Kim's feet. She's been very respectful. She carries herself very classy in the public. Lil Kim, I don't like it. I don't like it, Kimmy. I don't like it. So Kim, yeah. I'm going to need you to cut it out, and I'm going to need you to avoid that question at all costs, and because it is going to make you look like a bully. I think that this is going to cause people to look into old beefs, if you know what I mean, that she's had, or past beefs that she's had with people that she's still carrying grudges for, and basically use this Naturi situation as a way to make you the villain, make you the bad guy. And if you are planning on putting out more music, this could definitely hurt your chances of people even taking you seriously. You know, I just thought that Kim would know better than this. You've been in the game for so long. Like, why are you tearing her down? You know, that's what's bothering me. Like, you're really nasty about it. So anyway, Royal Family, is Lil Kim a colorist? And what do you guys think about her basically disrespecting Naturi and blaming, and just, she's not mentioning Diddy. She probably can't even mention Diddy's name, to be honest with you. You know, he has those ironclad contracts. He probably can't even mention his name in a negative way. Like, you're not angry at Diddy. You're not angry at Faith. You know, like I said, you squashed those beefs, but you coming at Naturi? What an innocent bystander. Like, dang. Let me know what you think, Royal Family. I just wanted to come on here and get that off my chest because I saw that earlier today, and I watched a couple of the interviews, and I was just really disgusted. I was disappointed and disgusted. Like, girl, you just put out an album, you know, do that. Like, promote your album, you know what I mean? Like, let me know what you think, Royal Family. Until next time, peace.